What's up, Happy Gamers? I'm Happy, the Happy Gamer, and welcome to Will You Press the Button? I've never played Will You Press the Button. I've seen a lot of videos on it, and it's pretty interesting. It's interesting, you know, to put myself in these kind of situations where I get something, but I have something weird happens to me, or, you know, something like that. So it's also a way for you to get to know me a little bit better, like the decisions that I would make in these situations and all that. So I thought it would be fun. I know it's a pretty popular YouTube gamer game to play, and why not, you know? So here's our first one. I gained $1 trillion, but every person in my family that I have met dies instantly, along with one of my friends. Okay, that is definitely something I'm not going to press the button on. I don't think that I would want $1 trillion over everyone in my family dying. There's some sick people out there that might want that, but that's not me. So I will not do that. Wow. So 8,578 people have pressed the button and 25,000 people did not. That's good. So the majority of people are not sick. Like some of the comments down here. That's incredible. Okay. That's a good dilemma. Well, actually, it's pretty bad. I should have said good. All right, you are immortal and can fly and have infinite money, but every day you have to eat 10 tarantulas, or else one person that you love dies. Okay. Now, I wouldn't want one person that I love to die. Obviously, we already discussed that. Every day eating 10 tarantulas just so that I can be immortal, fly, and have infinite money. I think that would be worth it. Honestly, those three things are pretty incredible to have, except for maybe being immortal. But flying and having infinite money, I would eat 10 tarantulas for that. So I'm going to go ahead and press the button. All right, 47% people pressed it, 53% did not. That was pretty even. I can see that one going either way. That'll be a good dilemma. All right, you will be able to control your enemies' minds for a day, but your enemies will remember everything you did to them and try to kill you. If they did, they will cut off your head, and I'm not pressing the button. 37 people pressed it, 63 did not. Of course. Make them kill themselves. What? Make them suicide-earn? Okay. Okay, you can pause time, but you age twice as fast when time is paused. Huh, okay, I have to think about that one. It depends on how long I would want to pause time. Now, if I knew that pausing time would make me age twice as fast while it was paused, then I would make sure the moments that I pause time would be really quick. But then, at the same time, if you made those moments really quick moments, why would you want to pause time in the first place? So I'm going to have to go with, I will not press the button on that. 52% did press it, and 48 did not. That's pretty... Only pause in life or death situations. I can see that, yeah. So I can see how that would be pretty even. That's a good dilemma. You will be the most attractive person in the world for a day, but you will become the ugliest person once your time is up. I don't really care about being attractive, so I'm gonna go I will not on that one. 16% did, 84% did not. Yeah, I'm sure people think the same way that I do. They don't really care about being that attractive. I'm already the most attractive. Why lose it? I'm already the ugliest person alive, so why not? Well, that's a great way of thinking, guys. Great. That's an okay dilemma. You have complete mind control over everyone for an entire day, but for that entire day you have terrible diarrhea. Okay, I can sacrifice having complete mind control over every day if it means that I have to have diarrhea. I'm not a huge fan of diarrhea. I don't know who is. There are other times that I would rather diarrhea than constipation. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else agrees with me on that, but constipation sucks a little bit more than diarrhea. But that's not the point of the question here, or the dilemma. The point is, I don't really care about having mind control over everyone. I want everyone to think for themselves and say what they want to say, do what they want to do, so I will not. 57% did, 43% did not. Okay, so I was in the lower percentage of that one. I have terrible diarrhea every day anyway. I won't even talk about my bowel movements and describe those things to you. Maybe someday whenever I know you a little better. That wasn't the best dilemma. I don't know. Okay, you can have any vehicle you want, fictional or not, but you always have a half tank of gas. Okay, so this is not a terrible dilemma. Okay, always having a half tank of gas at least I have gas, right? I mean, it sounds weird when I say it, but at least I have gas in my car, even if it's just a half a tank. That's okay. I would think the OCD people who need a whole full tank of gas in their car all the time, I'm not one of those people. I am OCD, but not in that way. You know, it might matter to them, but to me, having a half tank of gas always, now it says you always have a half tank of gas, which means you would never lose gas either. So why not? You can have any vehicle you want. Of course I press the button. Now, that's not the greatest dilemma because, yeah, see, always has a tank of gas, never runs out of fuel. That's not the greatest dilemma because it's not really a dilemma. So I'm gonna go put bad on that one. You become the dictator of Earth and expand to the universe, but you must eat cereal once a month to stay in power, and cereal becomes available to everyone but you, so you must go incognito to receive cereal. That was the most incredible creative dilemma I've ever read. Not really. Cereal. Wow. My life is controlled by cereal. Will I press the button on that one? I become the dictator of Earth and expand to the universe, but I have to eat cereal once a month to stay in power, and cereal only becomes available to everyone else. Well, since I only have to eat cereal once a month, and it's not like every day, I think that I would go ahead and do it, because that would mean that I would just have to go incognito. And becoming the dictator of Earth would probably mean that I would have some people, maybe some professionals that I could send out to go retrieve cereal for me. So I would go ahead and push the button on that one. Yeah, it's worth it. 76% people pressed it, 24% did not. Yes, if I am dictator of the Earth, they will bring me cereal or die. That's kind of like what I was thinking. Good or bad dilemma? That wasn't the best dilemma. I'm going to go with bad. You can become the strongest man, but you can never fight. Well, definitely. I don't really care about fighting. I'm not really the type of person that fights anyway. So becoming the strongest man would be awesome because that would help me in a lot of other areas that I need help with, and I would be able to show off to my wife too, and that would be awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna press it. 59% did, 41% did not. Man, there are a lot of people that want to fight. Still not the greatest dilemma. It wasn't really a dilemma for me. You win $1 million, but someone within 100 kilometers of you, someone within 100 kilometers of you will die a horrible death, excluding you. Now, winning $1 million knowing that somebody would die, we've already talked about this. It's not somebody in my family, obviously, but I don't want anybody to die. Okay, that's really, really heartless if you would take money over the death of somebody else, even somebody that you never know, that you would never meet, that you haven't known before. I think that it's still pretty heartless to take money over a life, so I will not press the button. Life and money, they don't compare, so. Pokemon is in real life. Okay, well, I'm gonna press the buttons. I'm gonna press the button. Everyone wants Pokemon to be in real life. Pokemon is in real life, including all logic, technology, and Pokemon, but all animals in real life will be gone forever. Okay, now if Pokemon was real life, yet all animals were gone forever, this is a good dilemma. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because I've got some great cats. I love my cats, I really do. And other people have pets that I just really, really enjoy. And it would just be amazing. Now, at the same time, if animals were gone forever, but Pokemon were here, Pokemon would actually be my pets. But that would mean I'd have to say goodbye to my cats. So, what the heck? I'm gonna push the button because everyone wants Pokemon in real life. It's like, there's no argument. So, 56% pressed it, 44% did not. Feel genuine pity for anyone who did not press the button this time. You do not know what you passed up. That is the truth. That's a pretty good dilemma. So, you could cook perfect meals, but you would be allergic to chocolate, ice cream, sugar, and fruits. Well, the thing is, I'm already allergic to chocolate, ice cream, and fruits, not sugar. But I'm allergic to 3 of those 4 things, so I'm gonna go ahead and press the button because it wouldn't matter in my case. There's just a little information about me. 28% people pressed it, and 72% did not. Now, it doesn't say what kind of allergy you have to those things. because they could be really minor things. Like I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm allergic to chocolate and ice cream. But it's not like a life or death thing, you know. Some people it makes really sick. Me, I won't even talk about what happens. Remember I said I'm not going to talk about my bowel movements with you, so don't even ask me anymore. That's a pretty good dilemma. I can see that being a good dilemma for other people. You can bring one loved one back to life, but you must journey to a forbidden land to find a godlike entity who requests you kill 16 colossi, first with nothing but a bow, sword, and horse. You can bring one loved one back to life. Okay, if I had to journey to a forbidden land to kill these creatures with just a bow, sword, and a horse, I would give it everything that I have to bring one of them back to life. At the same time, I don't know if I'd want to bring a loved one back to life. Most of the people that in my life that have died, most of the loved ones in my life that have died, I'm happy that they are where they're at right now. They're in a better place. So I would not want to bring them back to this place that we call our world. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't want to bring them back here just because they're in a better place. So I'm not going to press the button on that. Yeah, 56% did press it, 44% did not. That was a pretty good dilemma. I can see that being a good dilemma for a lot of people. All right, you become the best artist in the world, but you lose your sight and cannot see any of the art you create, but you can still create it. This would be good for people who care about being an artist. Now, I'm a musician, which is a kind of artist, but it doesn't matter to me as much as my sight, so I'm not going to press the button. 37% people did, and 63% of the people did not. That's pretty good. But that's a pretty good dilemma. I can see that being a good dilemma. All right, you get to launch missiles at Syria without any reason of doing so, but it will cause global thermonuclear war. Well, I'm not going to do that. First of all, I'm just not I'm not a mean person, and I'm not just going to launch missiles out at people that we might not like, or I might not like. I don't really care. I'm not going to hurt somebody, and I don't want something to happen to the entire globe because of a stupid decision that I made either, so I will not press the button on that one. Okay, so most of the people did not press the button. That wasn't the greatest dilemma. All right, let's do one more. Everything you've ever wanted is free for you, but you have to live in a college dorm for your entire life. Okay, this is my kind of talk right here. I don't mind college dorms. Now, I can see my wife eventually being like, I don't want to live in a college dorm anymore, honey. We got to move out of here. And I got to be like, well, I'm sorry. I made the decision to press the button and everything's free to us now. At the same time, I can see her at the same time being like, well, everything's free. I really don't care if we live in a college dorm. We're those kind of people. It's like, what we have, and what we have, we enjoy. And we live life to the fullest with whatever we've got. So I would love it if everything was free, but I only had to live in a college dorm for my entire life, so I'm going to press it. Most of the people pressed it. That was a pretty good dilemma. All right, guys. Hope that you enjoyed. That's pretty good. Hope you enjoyed this little will you press the button. If you liked it enough, let me know if you want to see more of it. I know that these are pretty popular. These videos are pretty popular on other channels and all over YouTube. So I wanted to make sure that I did something like that you guys might find enjoyable. So let me know. Leave a like if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to stay happy. And I will see you next time.